Hey, Hashi Babes. This is Lady Dream and I'm back at you with another video. Hashi Babes, do you know that in your kitchen right now, there is toxins lurking everywhere? Don't get scared now. I'm not talking about those live germs that we see. I'm talking about toxins. Like from the Teflon non-stick pans that we love to use so much, that are so popular, or even the cooking utensils that we use to cook in those pans with. The utensils that we eat from, even the food storage bins that we store our food in, even down to the tap water that we drink from the faucet. Mind you, those toxins you're exposing yourself to could put your thyroid at risk if you're already a healthy person. Or if you're someone that suffers from a thyroid disorder already, like Hashimoto's or other thyroid disorders, you are putting your thyroid even more at risk and you don't even know it. So, what's the solution? I'm gonna give you guys 7 different ways to green your kitchen and minimize that exposure to those toxins, okay? So this way we can keep our thyroid happy and nice and healthy, all right? So stay tuned because this video is about to start right about now. Lego! Hey, Hashi Babes, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, my name is Lady Dream and this is Life After Hashimoto's. Now, before I get into this video, I want you guys to follow my Facebook page, Life After Hashimoto's, or you can follow me on Instagram at LadyDream890. So let's get into this video. So today I will be giving you 7 different ways on how to remove the toxins and minimize them from out your kitchen, so this way you can keep your thyroid happy, okay? We expose ourselves to toxins every day in our kitchen, from cooking out of the Teflon pans we use to the utensils we eat from, all that good stuff. And we don't want those things exposed to our thyroid because they carry toxins, and mind you, some of that stuff we don't even know what it carries. We don't even know what risk we put ourselves through. So let's get into these 7 simple ways you can green your kitchen, okay? And what I mean by green your kitchen, I'm not talking about going out and buying green paint and greening your kitchen. No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is removing things from your kitchen that puts you at risk of exposure to toxins, okay? It's safer alternatives. Number 1, use glass baking dishes, ceramic coated pots and pans, and cast iron skillets. Do not use Teflon coated or stainless steel pots and pans, okay? When we use Teflon coated pans or stainless steel pans, we don't know what's in those pans. We don't know what toxins it could be in there. We just know that there's toxins in there, okay? We don't know what the name of those toxins could be, but the last thing you need is to be exposing your food to it. And when you expose your food to those toxins in those pans, we are ingesting those foods. Those toxins are being exposed to our thyroid and it's putting us at risk, okay? And we don't want that. So you want to use glass baking pans. So when you're baking cakes and other things, we want to use those type of things, okay? Plus, it's a lot healthier, okay? We don't hear about toxins being in glass pans for baking. We don't hear about those things. But using metal and steel and all that stuff, that's a no-no. We're not going to do that. Number 2, use wood utensils instead of plastic or metal coated ones. Now, like I said, metal, no, okay? That's a no. Metal has toxins in it. And when you're using those spoons, you're activating the toxins that are in those metals and you are exposing yourself in your food to it. And that's not what you need. Wood doesn't carry toxins, okay? Number 3, use glass containers such as wide-mouthed mason jars instead of plastic containers for food storage. Now, normally we like to store our leftovers or, bring food to work in these plastic bowls. Mind you, plastic has BPA in them. That's what I know. I know they carry BPA in them. And when we go to work and decide to want to heat up our food in the microwave, that's a no. You're exposing yourself to BPA toxins. And when you expose yourself to that, your food's exposed, and then when you eat it and ingest it, you're exposing yourself to it. So you want to get mason jars. Even if you don't get mason jars to store your food in, mason jars you can also use for fermented foods. So when you ferment your food, like for those that want to ferment sauerkraut the homemade way, you can put the sauerkraut inside those mason jars and actually store it that way. Or you can get glass storage containers. You can get the glass food storage containers and you can find them on Amazon, okay? or you can find them at Walmart, or you can find them at Target. There's many different places that carry glass storage containers, okay? So use that instead, you know? Keep your thyroid safe. 4, invest in BPA storage bags. Now, here's what I gotta say to that. So the Ziploc bags that we use to put, like I said, chips or any snacks inside there, that's a no-go. Like I said, plastic has BPA in them. So you don't want to use anything with BPA. So instead of using BPA bags, use BPA-free storage bags, okay? And you can find those also on Amazon as well. I found some of those when I was going through looking as I was trying to figure out what I needed in my kitchen from my list. I found BPA-free storage bags, which are dope, by the way. And some of them are reusable. Yes, they're reusable and they're good. Trust me. Don't give me no ill. No, they're reusable, okay? Number 5, never heat or cook foods in plastic. This can release toxins. I just touched base on this with the food storage containers. When we heat foods in plastic, it is never a good thing, okay? BPA and all the other toxins that could be from the plastic goes into your food. And when you eat your food, you ingest that. And you expose your thyroid and you make your thyroid and your immune system at risk of being up for thyroid disorders and other things if you're a healthy person. But if you're someone with a thyroid disorder already, you are exposing and damaging your thyroid more by exposing yourself to those toxins. So please, free yourself from that, okay? And there's always cheaper alternatives, okay? There is Amazon. Amazon is your best friend. I'm gonna keep emphasizing Amazon. Amazon, baby. Amazon. All right? Number 6, swap out aluminum foil for chlorine-free parchment paper when baking, grilling, or steaming. So aluminum foil is made of metal, or at least from my knowledge, from what I know and from what I observed from aluminum foil, that is made of metal, okay? And I know we like to use aluminum foil for baking and grilling and all those things, okay? Because of the non-stick effect that it has. But the chlorine-free parchment paper, it gives that non-stick effect to your food, okay? The only difference is, unlike the aluminum foil that we use every day for those things, chlorine-free parchment paper gives that same non-stick effect. So get yourself some chlorine-free parchment paper when you're grilling, when you're baking, and when you're steaming, okay? It's gonna give that same non-stick effect. There's nothing wrong with that. And you can find that also on Amazon, all right? You can also find it at Walmart as well, or you can find it at Target. There's many different places you can find it at. So just go there, okay? Save yourself, save your thyroid. And last but not least, number 7, invest in reverse osmosis filter to remove fluoride from the water supply you use for cooking and drinking, okay? And here's what I'm gonna say to that. 1, the reason why they're telling you to invest in that is because fluoride is considered a thyroid toxin. Fluoride is also found in toothpaste as well, okay? And that's not good for us either. But I'm gonna save the toothpaste and all that other stuff for a whole different video, okay? We're gonna stick to the kitchen stuff. We want to remove that fluoride from our tap water, okay? Because we use the faucet for cooking, when we're boiling water, or when we need water for cooking, or we also use that water to drink, okay? And the last thing you need is to expose your thyroid to fluoride, all right? That affects it. And you want to know what it does? It also puts you at risk of having a goiter, okay? And we don't want that. We don't want that for our healthy people, and we damn sure don't want that for the people that have a thyroid disorder, okay? Who still have a thyroid. For those that don't have a thyroid, you can still save yourself from that fluoride. It doesn't matter. Just save yourself, okay? Second thing I want to touch base on, all right? If you guys have money or that pretty penny to pay for the reverse osmosis filter for your faucet, then by all means, honey, go all out and do that, okay? You have the money, do it. But for people who don't want to spend a pretty penny or don't want to spend too much of a coin, here's some alternatives for you. I have 2 of them. So one of the alternatives you can do is the pure filter, which goes on your faucet. And I'm gonna put the picture on the side over here. It's called the pure filter, and you could put it on your faucet, and it comes with the filter already inside, and it has an indicator on the side, and it's gonna be green, and that's how it filters your water. Now, if the indicator turns red, that's when it's time to swap out the filter. So even though you still have to swap out a filter, it is better than the reverse osmosis filter, in my opinion, because of the affordability with it, because the reverse osmosis filter comes with 3 different tubes. Okay, and when it's all said and done, and when it's time to swap those out, you gotta buy all 3 of those tubes separate each. Okay, you gotta buy all 3 of them, and each of those are for a pretty steep price. Okay, and we want to save you those coins if you having trouble affording that. The pure filter, you can replace that filter. It's only 1 filter you have to replace. It's not like the reverse osmosis filter where you have to replace 3 of them. Okay, so you replace that 1 little filter, you put it inside, and you reattach the filter back on your faucet, and there you go. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Okay, now another alternative to that, and it's made by the same company, is the pure water pitcher. Okay, and I'm gonna put that picture on the side here too. All right, and it does the same thing that the pure filter does. It filters your water, but except it doesn't filter your water straight from the faucet. What you do is there is a flip up latch that flips up, and it has numbers. It has numbers that are digital on there, and I think those numbers tell you when the filter is starting to become no good. That's just my guess. I don't have too much experience with that. This is my first time. So you flip open that latch, and there's a filter that's in there already inside the pitcher. All you have to do is fill that container up at the top with the water, and you put it inside your fridge, and while that's in there, it's filtering the water for you. And by the time you go back in there for your water, probably like about a good hour later, your water's already filtered, baby. Okay, and when you remove that filter, you're gonna see all that black, that nasty stuff that you get from your faucet. And trust me, honey, I've seen it before. All right, I'm not gonna say from who, but I've seen it before inside someone's house. I've seen it, and it's dope. I can't even stress it enough. They make new things and invent new things every day that makes it easier for us, right? So that'll be more on the affordable side. But if you have that pretty penny to spend on that reverse osmosis filter, then baby, do you, sweetie, okay? More power to you. Do it. All right? It's all in the name of health, you know? Save yourself. One more thing I do want to know. So one of the things that I did mention earlier is that you want to cook out of a cast iron skillet. The reason why I say a cast iron skillet, I know a lot of people are going to say, but isn't a cast iron skillet made of iron? Isn't that not good for you? Wouldn't that rust? Well, honey, listen. They have the cast iron skillet seasoning oil. All you do is, when you rinse out your cast iron pan, what you're gonna do is you're gonna dry it. Do not leave it wet, or else it is going to rust. Once you're finished drying, you are going to put the cast iron oil on there and re-season your cast iron pan. And the reason why I say it's also good to use cast iron pans, and I'm gonna give you a little tip and a little secret. Cast iron skillets are also known to raise your ferritin levels and your iron levels, okay? So it's good for ferritin and iron levels. So if you have a thyroid disorder and you have low ferritin and low iron, or if you're a regular healthy person who have low iron or low ferritin, cast iron skillets, when you cook out of them, they are very good to raise your ferritin and also raise your iron levels, okay? So that's another note I wanted to give y'all. So that is it for this video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. Honey, I need you to subscribe, okay? Become a Hashi babe, just like me, all right? Show me some love, okay? I am aiming for the goal for 1,000 Hashi babe subscribers, all right? And I can't do this without you guys, all right? And I got 33 subscribers so far, and I'm very, very grateful for all the love and support that you guys give me, all right? So I want to get to those 1,000 Hashi Babe subscribers. So become a Hashi Babe today and subscribe. Stop watching and peeping my videos and not subscribing, okay? I love you guys. I want to bring more of y'all in on this. Bring more love to you, okay? I want you guys to stay clean, stay safe, wash your hands, and don't be nasty. And wear your mask everywhere you go, okay? I know you're tired of COVID. I am sick of COVID too. Trust me, I am. Lord knows I'm tired of these masks. These masks give me acne, and I don't like it one bit, okay? Hashi Babes, I don't. But it's just to keep me safe, and it's also to keep you safe as well. All right, we're getting new mutations of this COVID thing, and I don't know how long this is gonna last. But I know one thing, I am starving. I am starving to travel, and I need this thing to go. All right, but like I said, you guys gotta stay safe, okay? You guys are too sexy of kings and queens to be sitting up in somebody's hospital sick, all right? I love you guys. And I wish you guys nothing but love, peace, and positivity, okay? And I will see you next video. Love you guys. Mwah. Namaste. Bye.